S15 over here. It was a white car before and now it's red. It's painted by Ludi, like the guy that's painting everything here on the island. Super cool car, it looks super clean. As you can see, it's like it's super, like if in the sun you see it, but like at first glance it looks like a normal red. Like, I'm not sure if it's same engine as we saw last time. Pretty sweet. Like it's almost weird in Europe to see an S15 with the original engine still in it, or with an SR in it. Everything is swapped in Europe, so it's super cool. Check out a really cool car, an S15 with a 2JZ. Last time I already wanted to check it out, but it wasn't ready. And now the owner is a little further in the build. I'm gonna check it out. Of course, you guys are coming with me. Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Hey, Wout. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, he said just don't record the message.
Oh man,
Yes.
I actually like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah, like I love that it's outside. It's pretty cool. This is nice, but 2JZ, that's rare on the island because everybody is on RBs.
RVs, that's
But
right.
you are on a 2J.
Yeah. The J, a few goodies, turbo smart wastegate, you know?
That's super nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fusion
yeah.
fittings, the S300, a few good stuff.
Yeah, it's also everybody's on a precision over here. You're on a Warner. You like to
That's
do
right.
things a little bit differently.
A little bit different, man.
This looks super nice. I love the yellow. It's super cool.
Yeah.
The paint job looks nice. Yeah.
Vibrant catch can, chase base, red radiator, Mishimoto fans.
Oh, that's so cool. Chase my sponsor in America.
Yeah? I
Yeah.
have a lot of stuff, a lot of goodies from them. Dirty, but
Yeah, it's cool. Oh, red. Damn. Oh,
that's the heart.
On the Haltech. So what kind of horsepower are you aiming for? Like what's the goal? What do you want to do with it?
The thing is, the transmission is holding me a little bit. I have the W.
Oh, right, from the
58.
normal, from the NA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like a 450 for now.
Yeah.
400. Yeah, that would be good to start with.
And you can always try to get a different transmission later.
Yep. I'm planning on the CDO9.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Nissan one. Yeah, there's a lot of adapters for that.
Yeah, a lot of that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And you bought this was like a shell. You bought this as a shell.
No, I had an SR20 inside, but I drift a lot with it till it like knocked. So till there.
Ah, right.
Yeah, my plan was actually, it's a funny story, was to put SR20 DET inside.
Yeah.
I ordered it from Japan, but never came. So
It
I
never.
was
You
like,
paid for it and it
Yeah, I
never.
paid for it, but I got the cash back.
Yeah, refunded.
Yeah, I got the refund. So the second step was a 2J. I was like, the car is still, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the fuel injector clinic.
Oh yeah. Injector clinic. Yeah.
1200 cc.
Oh, that should be enough.
Yeah, of course.
So the only thing on this island, what I always hear, is the gas quality.
Yes.
Yeah. So how are you gonna do? Are you gonna run water methanol, or are you gonna do
actually, that was the plan, methanol. But right now, I'm plans to go into Holland.
Okay.
So I'm
Oh
going
yeah,
to
you
leave
told
it. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that for now. And I heard in Holland the gas was more better.
Oh, the gas is great.
Yeah, good quality, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
No
I was
problem.
like, you know, I'll wait till I go there. And if the tuner there tells me methanol, then I'll go that way. If not, I'll just leave it like this.
Yeah, like we've got 100 octane, so that's pretty good. Yeah, aeromotive. So there's a lot of real good hardware on this car. Like you didn't skimp on anything.
I spend a pretty good amount on stuff, on good quality stuff.
But you know what it's like spend it once.
Yeah, and leave it inside. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
The
What
mindset.
what kind of clutch setup do you run?
Sorry?
What clutch do you run?
ACT.
ACT,
Yeah,
right.
6-puck.
So still a sprung clutch or?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
When I go to CD09, I will go a little bit, you know, better. The coils adapter, heard of it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, maybe I'll go that way.
So a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's a really cool car. Like it's so cool for me to see all these cars. I think there's more cool S chassis in Aruba than in the Netherlands.
They are.
There's
People love it here. People love it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Especially the Skylines, the R chassis.
There's so many Skylines. Like it's incredible. When I was at Bremmo's last time, there was R32, R34, R33.
That's why people fuck a lot with RVs, you know, like.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, you know, if I go angle kit, they recommend don't go too wide, right?
So we always say, so I do a lot with Wisefab, of course, since the beginning of Wisefab. And we always say, like, if you are able to run a little bit higher offset wheel, everything becomes better. Because you have a lot less crop. So the Wisefab kits are made so they have a lot of auto center by themselves. The reason why people run super low ET, very wide wheels up front is usually because the lock kit doesn't center very well.
Okay.
So if some guys that cut their knuckles and the arms are like in weird angles and stuff.
Yeah, but I've heard or I have read that with Wisefab they recommend you don't go past 9.5, right?
That's what we recommend. There's people in America, because in America they run so much horsepower that they almost do a wheelie. So people start running bigger and bigger and bigger wheels up front. Like in Europe, nobody runs a 275 up front. In America, guys run 275s up front. So what at Wisefab, when we did the V2 kit, so the V2 kit came out like I think 3 years ago for the S chassis, and the V2 kit was made so you could run a little bit bigger wheel up front. A little bit, right? Well, you need to be a doctor to run a Rotary.
Yeah, they're pretty, how do you say, complicated.
Yeah, complicated model.
It's a pretty cool. I think one of the bargains. Yeah, well, it's a great concept and they sound fantastic.
Yeah, best sound, man.
There's only one thing that everybody always gets wrong, and that's that they say it's a very small engine. Say it's only a 1.3, but it makes 400 horsepower, but it doesn't do 2 cycles. So it's not a, you know, it does.
Exactly.
It's basically a 2.6.
Forget.
But it's pretty cool. But you have an FD over here, which must be pretty rare on the island. Damn. I mean, these cars look so good, FDs.
Yeah. That's a broken one. There's only a few on the island actually.
But you should tube front it.
Sorry?
Tube front it.
Yeah, that's the plan actually. But primo, though. He has a cousin that's going to do that with this one.
Good, great.
Yeah,
To
my
front
cousin is the mechanic.
Yeah.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
Going to front it, maybe use it for drag, right?
You wanna see one rotary drag
Of course,
and a Starlet?
of course.
He has one.
Let's go. It's honor here, my friend.
Yeah, let's go. Cool. I always want to see everything. Checking out
Dirty right now.
a Rotary drag car over here. It's actually a Starlet. Look at that. Great. Hey, how are you? My name is Wout.
Okay, my name is Richard.
So what kind of turbo are you running on this?
It's eBay Turbo.
Just the eBay turbo.
Yeah, GT45.
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 And so the thing here, I also asked the fuel thing. So what do? You run it on special racing fuel, obviously, or
Methanol.
ethanol? Just full ethanol.
Yeah.
Methanol.
Methanol.
Methanol, right? Methanol. Yeah. It's so cool. Look at that. And how did it end? Did you build it this way? Did you buy it this way? What happened? Tell me more.
I buy the car. The car was a 4-door car.
It was a 4-door car. What the heck?
I built it 2-door.
Whoa! Damn, I can't believe this. It's so amazing. Like, I think this is the first time in my life I see a Starlet with a parachute. Oh man, look at that. This is like... I love this. This is so cool. So cool, and the Mazda badge up front on this, it's really, really nice. So, yeah, so it runs like a quarter mile to 8 mile. What do you guys run here?
Quarter mile.
Quarter mile. And what does it do in a quarter mile?
No, the first pass we had, we broke the clutch. And
Right.
after that, they closed the strip. So
Damn.
we
It's a new car.
we
Right.
had a
2
full
passes.
pass with the car.
So what do you think it's gonna do? It's a really short. It must be a handful to drive. Like it's a pretty short wheelbase.
No, it's run very straight.
Right.
Yeah, yes, very straight. We just thinking about low 9 and high 8.
That's very, very, very fast.
Very fast, man.
That's. Can I open the door and look inside? Man, this is so my kind of thing. Like I really love this.
Now we put funny car cage. Before you don't have a funny car cage.
Right.
Right? Now we put the funny car cage.
Right. With this section over here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Before they don't have it.
Yeah, that's a funny thing with drag racing, that the faster you go, the more cage you need. Yeah, that's actually, I have these gauges in my pro cars. Everybody uses these tablets and stuff. When I build a new car, I always get altimeter gauges. The latest car I built for myself has a tablet and altimeter gauges. So that's what the Americans call mini tubs. There's nothing mini about it. Obviously, if you put this kind of tire on the car, it's not going to go under a stock chassis. So this is actually really, really nicely done. This is like, it looks exactly like the way you do it in America. Like the things in here, is that like
That's standard.
that's standard, right? It looks like aftermarket beat rolling. It's standard. Cool. Do you have any idea what it weighs? The weight of the car?
Yeah, 2000. 1,800.
Pounds. Yeah, that's like super light. Here's some random rotary parts on the floor. Pretty cool.
The Dorito.
The Dorito, yeah. Yeah, look at that. This is so my kind of thing. Oh, the Innovate wideband, exactly the same one that we use. So this is basically, the Jericho is very, very similar to the G-Force that we use. Over here you can see that this is a long shifter, which is the same brand of shifter that we use. It's very similar with the shifters on the side. It's just that the lid of the Jericho is on the top and the G-Force it's on the side. And I really like that because then you can pull off the lid and check out the dogs or whatever from the side without removing the transmission. Of course you could make the whole tunnel detachable, but usually on drift cars there's like something there. People don't cut the transmission tunnel as much as in drag racing. So yeah, so this is really cool. Over there, the red shield, of course, is safety shield for when the clutch comes apart or something like that.
On Sunday, but then in the night, it's no problem.
Yeah, in the night it's
Because
fine. Yeah.
Once we bring it to the car show, somebody told me, "Oh my God, Reggie, why you put the car in black? It's so hot."
Yeah, exactly. That's my thought. And I'm sure it gets pretty good flames out of the exhaust at night. Oh yeah. That's good. Oh, like that?
Whoa.
That's the indication level of the flames. That's how it happens here on the island. Like you visit one car and then somebody says like, oh, you should really see this and that guy who has that drift car or drag car, and then it's usually super close. It's like around the corner.